Good morning, everybody. JohnnyJans here, coming to you from the streets today, the streets of Bourbon Street, because once again, I am continuing my tour of all Walt Disney World resorts from value to deluxe and everywhere in between. And today we're still at the moderate level, but oh, when the Saints go marching in, because we are at Disney's Port Orleans French Quarter. So grab your beads, strike up the band, and let's go inside and do some meandering around. And welcome everybody to the outside of Disney's Port Orleans French Quarter. I got some cameos today. I got JohnnyJans here and Little Jans. They're also going to be touring the resort with me today. So yes, this is going to be some street atmosphere, as I call it, as we head inside today. You're going to feel like you're outside, but you're really inside, and then you're going to be outside for real. So anywho, check out this covered awning as we enter in to the resort. We got the buildings on the side. Makes you think people are going to throw beads as you arrive. That'd be actually really cool if they did throw some beads to you every time you checked in. They throw water at you. Yeah, they're watering the plants, but throwing beads would be very fun as the check-in experience continues.
I want to stay here.
Yeah. All right, let's head in to see what this experience brings us today. Looks like we got a fun party guy already greeting us. He's got beads, but check it out. Like I said, it's indoor-outdoor atmosphere because we are now inside the front desk area, which is completely covered, but it feels like we're just outside on the street, ready to party. And nothing kicks off the party first than checking into the registration area. So there's your check-in area. This resort also continues the moderate theme of fountains, as it has a wonderful fountain right in the middle of the lobby, outside-esque lobby. We got some cool Mardi Gras medallions to let you know the party's gonna be starting soon. I like that. And then right off to the left, because it's the French Quarter and we're ready, we got the bar/cafe right there. So everything you need right in the central hub location. Little Jans just pointed out, you also have indoor street lamps to also complete the indoor/outdoor theming they got going on here. So nice touch. I am just all about the relaxing feel here at French Quarter because you have this little lounge area. You can wait for your room to be ready, but it just feels like you're outside, or you can see the outside, you can see the fountain, watch the people passing, and then beyond over there, there's more to this front desk area. So there is definitely a lot going on here in this moderate level resort that I'm very surprised. Love the theming. It is over the top. And just in the back side of the lobby, we have the shop/arcade here. So let's go check that out. And look at the pageantry. Now it looks like we really stepped inside. This is some Louisiana class right here. I mean, look how classy this check-in area is. They got chandeliers lining the ceiling. It almost looks like a bank. Kind of reminds me of Gringotts a little bit. At Harry Potter at Universal, I don't know. But let's check out the store. We have Jackson Square. This is where you're gonna buy all your sweet merchandise in here for your Port Orleans French Quarter Disney stay and beyond. We're in the store, so why not check out this Princess and the Frog bag here. Blah, 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 blah. And that's pretty cool. It's the alligator on the bayou, right? It's a lounge fly. Is that what they call it these days? They are expensive. Bring money. And to complete the ensemble, they got beignet ears complete with smell. That's good. So this is interesting. Just off the back where you think it'd be employees only is this little alcove. And you can tell from the sign, besides the restrooms, the arcade is here. But here's a better, more grander side for the arcade. So we have the arcade. It's the arcade so nice, they named it twice. And check it out. It's got all the latest in old school games in here. Crossing the street, but not really because we're still inside. we're gonna go to the second half of the front desk area over here by Floatworks. And we got this awesome Sasagula rockin' mask because that's the river that exists right between the French Quarter and the Riverside area here at Port Orleans is the Sasagula River. And we got the Sasagula, Floatworks, and Food Factory. So this is where you're gonna get the food. As you can see, they have a little cafe where you can grab the most scrumptious of all things, beignets right there. And it looks like they're in the shape of Mickey. Those look like Mickey beignets. Oh, they are right there, Mickey shaped beignets. Didn't see it. Or you can get some more food over here in the Food Factory where they're just factoring it up, all the food. And check out the Mardi Gras flair here. We got beads hanging from the ceiling. We got Joker card up there. Definitely Dr. Facilier hiding amongst us right there. So you got the Princess and the Frog vibe. So this has been redone and refurbished because a long time ago, they had a giant sized Mardi Gras man that like loomed over the whole eating area. He seems to be gone now, and they've replaced the walls with this not very eccentric looking color that seems to be flourishing all over the Disney World now. Right there is probably the jazziest sign that ever jazzed. Free goodness right here. Like I said, I got the order of the 3 beignets, but these are the specialty beignets, which are the special hot chocolate beignets only for a limited time, end of the month. So get them while they're hot.
So you got 6 beignets.
I got so many beignets. I'm like the beignet king. The regular beignet, as you can see, JohnnyJans stirring it up for me because I think that's something you should do.
I think it's Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, clearly. I got a little bit of caramel dip.
No.
No?
Dip.
Dip. Well, the sugar went in.
I did.
No, it's like something warm at Dunkin' Donuts. It's cool. And now I'm gonna try the specialty one, injected with the hot chocolate. Take this contraption here, and you stick it into the hole, and then you squeeze like so, and all the good chocolate stuff goes inside of it. Yum. And then you bite into it. So it's already injected with the goodness. It's like someone spilt a little hot cocoa in there. It's delicious.
I like the other one better.
Me too. So that's a good beignet. I would come here again for the beignets, much like people do. But as cool as everything is on the inside here at the French Quarter, we know the real party begins outside. And that's where I'm stepping now. Let's go check out the pool area and what else this awesome resort has to offer. Let the games begin, because here in the courtyard, we've got chess, and over there, we got some checkers set up. So you can already start enjoying the atmosphere, enjoying the game. But to also help find my way, let's take a look at the map over here for Port Orleans, French Quarter. But this map has the directions over to Riverside, because Port Orleans is way bigger than just the French Quarter. We're gonna see that next time is on the Riverside. So today we're just gonna stick to the French Quarter side. So that's this half of the map. And as you can see, there are a lot of buildings. Looks like 10 buildings, no, 7. There are 7 buildings in the French Quarter to go and meander around and have your Mardi Gras party. But yet there's only 1 pool. So note that. That's where you're gonna swim if you're in the French Quarter, is that 1 pool. So let's head down the street, literally, because it's a street, it's a mini street. You can see JohnnyJans giving it to scale there, just how wide the street actually is. He's banging the drums, the party's begun, because these swinging alligators are having a good time. And here at the moderate level, they still provide fun theming straight out of the 90s, which I like, much like the value resorts. So they didn't have to put these alligators here, but they did. Lil Jan's just pointed something out that's pretty neat about these alligators here lining the streets. I don't know if at one time this may have been a fountain experience, because inside of a saxophone there looks like a water nozzle. So maybe water came out of these alligators while you walked down the street.
What is that?
What if it like surprised you and you didn't know and you just walked by and the thing shot you with water? That'd be fun. Just over here is a hot tub too. And this is probably the most fancy, like most decorated hot tub experience I've ever seen at a resort, because it's got this stone archway that you actually have to walk through to get to the hot tub here. It is very classy. It's like you're stepping into a fort or something. I don't know. It's a old school Louisiana hot tub, but look how small it is. We got lion's head statue showers. That is awesome. It fits well here too. Making my way down the alligator party street. Just on the right is a playground for the kids too. And it's right in the main area. So everything is very centralized and easy to get to here at this resort. The only thing that may be far is your room. These are all the rooms you can stay at. As you can see, they line the streets to give you the authentic New Orleans atmosphere. And as much as they love Mardi Gras, if you actually stay here around Mardi Gras time, even Fat Tuesdays, they have a giant party at the resort. So they go all in on celebrating Mardi Gras, where they have golf cart parades and activities and of course beads. And maybe like during the parade, I imagine people line the buildings and wave at the golf cart parade. I might be over exaggerating that a lot, but I'm just really imagining in my head a giant party atmosphere on Mardi Gras. So I bet if you come here then, maybe it's not as big as I explained, but I like to think it is. I'm sure in no way it's just a few cast members waving in a golf cart. I'm sure it's way bigger than that. And here we go. Speaking of big, check out the size of this laundry mat here. What's it called?
Laundry on the
Laundry on the leave. So you can do your laundry, leave it here, but don't forget it. Oh, levee. Oh, like the levees break, like Led Zeppelin. Okay, see, I don't speak French too well. Like I said, I
don't think
got the beignets and bayonets all screwed up, but you know, we try. All right, making our way over to the pool. And we can see there's almost a kraken. Maybe it's a kraken that's overrun the pool right now.
The krakens are purple.
They're purple? I thought they were green.
Probably.
I don't know. But let's go out on the pool deck, see what's going on. Look at this guy just leading the band. He's leading the party straight to the pool. And remember, this is the only pool that you're gonna get to swim in at the French Quarter without going over to Riverside or something. But it is a big pool, because it has to be, with a giant sea dragon. And you got King Triton over there just being awesome, riding it as you slide down its tongue, because that's actually the slide. It would be cool if all of this was the slide. That would be one amazing slide, but unfortunately it's just the tongue. I don't want to walk under there. That looks like a hidden shower. Judging by the nozzle. Oh, what's it coming out of? Demonstrate. Nothing. Ah! Ew! You think if you stand under the umbrella you'd be dry, but nope, not in this case. The alligator's gonna soak you. Look at his smirk. He knows what's up. And of course, for the kids, this pool has got an epic splash area. Check out that slide. That's awesome. Let it be known that this used to not be here. So this is the newest edition. Look at that spin wheel drop water. The newest edition of the party atmosphere here is this splash area, 2016. So this is not living in the 90s like some of the other parts of the resort. I'm actually climbing the steps to the scales of this awesome sea monster right here. And this gives you the bird's eye view of the pool and the rest of the French Quarter up here. Especially when I stick my camera up and over the edge. So it's not the best view. But you can see King Triton proudly riding, conquering the beast. It's not Disney's King Triton though, but it could be Poseidon. Yeah, he does have the trident. Maybe I'm so Disney-fied that I think that's King Triton. It's actually probably Poseidon. Actually, it makes me surprised there isn't an IP attached to this thing anymore. They didn't swap out Poseidon there and actually put King Triton on there just to have that brand recognition that Disney's so fond of today. But it looks like a fun slide if you ever want to slide down the tongue of a sea monster. Very cool. Nobody's in the pool today because it is kind of chilly, so we're kind of avoiding the water. Oh, look at these guys just partying under the clamshell right there, striking up the band while you swim. Nice little fountain feature. Look at this. I'm actually going underneath the belly of the beast. Get it? Belly of the beast. Yeah, that's fun. And of course, what Mardi Gras experience wouldn't be complete without a bar. And here we got Mardi Crocs, your pool bar, where you can tie one on and celebrate the party after swimming. All right, one of my favorite things about staying out here at the French Quarter has to be your transportation option, because instead of taking a regular bus like we saw up front, you could take the Sassagoula steamboat all the way over to Disney Springs, making this a great resort if you have things to do over at Disney Springs and you want to hang out here. So you just hop on the ferry, or the steamboat I should say, because we're down in the bayou, and you'll just meander along the river all the way up to Disney Springs. I'm gonna have to do that later. Isn't that awesome? And look at this. Welcome to Sassagoula River Cruise. You can see the outline of the river that you go. So we're over here at the French Quarter. It also goes to Riverside, and then it goes all the way up the river. You could even go to Key West, Saratoga Springs, and then over to Disney Springs and the Marketplace. Very fun. And apparently it wouldn't be a Disney resort without offering some kind of running trail, as they've converted most of their sidewalks into running trails now. And this place, no exception, gives you 1 mile between the Riverside and the French Quarter resorts here at Port Orleans. Walking the mean streets here at the French Quarter, they are lined with horses, where they have original horse ties for the horses area.
Hee-haw!
Hee-haw indeed. Isn't that cool? Look at the detail. Speaking of detail, it's also got one of my favorite things, fountains. And in the middle of this courtyard, we got another wonderful French Quarter-like looking fountain. And then going back, if you look back in my previous video of All-Star Music, they have a fountain in All-Star Music that looks very similar to this. That is why I say when I was at Music, it reminds me of the Port Orleans French Quarter. So go back and watch that video and compare the fountain I found at Music, and you're gonna see the similarities between this courtyard and its Music courtyard counterpart. That's why I love All-Star Music, because it had flair of other resorts. So that's a great looking fountain. It makes the friends jealous. I bet they would want to jump in that. We are in the middle of the town, and one of the things I just love about this is the unique entrances to the different areas that you find inside the lobby. This being, here's the entrance to the Sassagoula Floatworks Food Factory, which is the food court, and it's got this cool little side, and you can enter in like almost off the street, like its own little shop there. And then right across the way, we have the entrance to the gift shop, Jackson Square. So it feels like you're walking through the town and literally just coming off the street and going into a building, I guess, which is pretty cool for a hotel. And then right up the center of the courtyard, we got these awesome Mardi Gras emblems, complete with giant Mardi Gras head party guy, welcoming you to the Port Orleans official home of Mardi Gras. So you get the total Louisiana Mardi Gras experience when you stay here. Check out this fountain with a real New Orleans feel. It's decorated with fish. How fun. One more fountain alert to end things off here at the French Quarter. And look at the size and length of this one. Not as cool as the Coronado one, especially not as pretty. This looks like the New Orleans River just floated in here, but kind of dark. But you do got some fun frogs fountaining all over the place. Well, there it is, folks. A look at the Port Orleans French Quarter Resort here at Walt Disney World, moderate level. And what a fun experience this place is. It has the party atmosphere. If you love Mardi Gras, if you love Louisiana, this is a great place to stay. It's also got the riverboat treatment over to Disney Springs, so good transportation, and you're not too far from Magic Kingdom. So even if you take a bus, you're gonna get there pretty quick. And I gotta talk about those beignets. They were awesome. They were a good experience. I would come here just to get, they were full of sugar, as the kid can tell. I would come here just to get a beignet experience from time to time, to get that. That's gonna be one of my new favorite snacks. That's gonna do it for me. Until next time, I'm JohnnyJans, and as always, I'll catch you out there. Meandering around! As you can see, he's already enjoying the games. That's one way to play checkers. And stay tuned next time as we leave the party from Mardi Gras for a little relaxation down by the bayou.